Hello. I was going to go down to the post office, and I'm just going to say such a good friend of mine was going to help me out because I was in need of money. You guys recognize what this is? It's what keeps an idiot busy for hours that isn't a yoga mat, right? Okay. I have 2 thank you notes to mail out. I have $1 that was a dollar that my mom and dad earned that belongs to me that I had to beg my cousin for and then entertain a gentleman for hours to get this card that has $1 on it, my very last dollar, okay? That belongs to me that my mom and dad earned, right? Because I'm spoiled, right? And I have so much money and I have to beg my cousin for. I go in there, I'm not trying to, I guess it sounds like I'm complaining. That's what this looks like. You know what Harmons do? Do you want to know what Harmons do, though? Can you see? Can you see? That's my jersey kind of thing. Yeah, I was gonna go down there and use my card. I am not gonna do this anymore, right? It's a thing to it's a hoe trap, right? When you realized I wasn't a hoe, you should have stopped, right? Anyway, this is the worst video ever. I am not gonna play this game anymore. This card is for my friend Nikki that gave me like $30 in cash so that I could have like some coffee. And like, I know that's like really bad. You're like, well, maybe you should get a job. And like a few things that I needed because my food stamps ran out. And this is for my friend, well, that was for my friend Betty. This is for my friend Betty. That was for my friend Betty, who, when my best friend decided to betray me and say that, I was attacking her mom and that I was gonna, hurt her mom, I had to go to jail for, a day and a half. Don't think that I haven't entertained gentlemen for hours and hours for a fucking dollar, motherfucker, because that is wrong. That's incorrect. I hope you had a really good time. And you know what? There were several times that I checked my phone and guess what? I was on the mat. I was doing Beatles Love and I said, hey, I'm doing Beatles Love right now. I'm on the mat. Where were you? And by the way, stamps are 73 cents. So I would have to choose between my friend Nikki that gave me $30 in $30 in money so I could get toilet paper and coffee, and my friend Betty, who is a warhawk like Mama Bird mom who had kids that went to Whitewater. She went to my church. I'd have to choose between Nikki and Betty, who gets the thank you note, and Betty drove me to the county jail and back. So out of these two, I know Nikki could probably wait, but I'd have to thank Betty and save the 73 cents out of my dollar to send Betty her thank you card. Don't feel sorry for me. Apparently, I'm some poor little rich girl or something like that. I know, my back's cracking. I need to hit the mat. I have a sneaking suspicion I've been having people use me over and 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 over again. I know, oh, she's so mad. Is that cute when she's mad? No, it makes me want to cry because what is the line between confidence and arrogance? Some people don't have what you have. You know what I mean? And it's I'm not a kind of person that's I have $6,000 in the bank because I'm talking to all these people that throw money at me or that is are used to giving money to people. I'm just telling you about the Harmons. When we make a suggestion or we offer something because somebody needs help, you know what I mean? Oh, a cry about it, right? We don't dangle a fucking piece of cake in front of a starving person and then pull the string away like a fucking asshole. You know what I mean? You should have known like 30 seconds in that this girl is not a hoe, right? But are you trying to protect your friend? Good. That's really admirable. But you should have been on the mat about like 2 hours in. And I was. And I said, listen, there's a glitch in this system, trying to be nice to you so that you don't feel like a fucking prick. Oh, there must be a glitch in the system, right? And you're looking at my eyes like, aren't they beautiful, right? I have made a conscious decision not to ask my cousin for money anymore. I earned that money because my mom and dad were disabled and they were sick for 7 years. My mom had her leg amputated and my dad had a stroke that like he couldn't walk and he couldn't use his arm, okay? And I had to like lift him. I'm sorry, but I had to lift him in and out of the bathtub like every single day to give him a shower. And like, oh, you know what I mean? You don't know who you're fucking with sometimes, dude. Or dudes that think this is so fucking funny because you're not the only one. Someone tried this with me too, like 2 fucking people. It's like, don't you have something better to do? And it's like, are you trying to test me? Like, don't I have something better to do? Yeah, about like 45 minutes in, an hour in, like after I realize that like, some of you guys have a fucking like problem where you need to check yourself for arrogance because you really must have forgot what a dollar gets. And it's not stamps for 2 thank you notes for people that love you and that were there for you. One of these particular gentlemen said, well, I don't need $1. Like, I'm like, you know what? Take your card back. You know what? That was my last fucking dollar. They needed $1 to like buy the card. I bought the card. Okay. I bought these cards. Nikki and Betty, if you see this, which I don't know if you do, I have 2 thank you cards for you. I'm not gonna do this thing where like I try to scan my card to get my dollar because I know that it's the beginning of like having to like go and do that thing over and over and over again to get my dollar off of here. I'm a little stressed out. I will have to hit the mat. I have all of this laundry. Look at this. They say that like the key to ascension is like getting all of your laundry done. Right? Look at this. Look at it. You like that? I'm at 8 minutes. Sorry to be a little dramatic, right? And I'm not starving, obviously. So anyway, where you're from right now, I'm not from there. I'm not one of the girls that's from there. I'm from back home. Do you remember girls from back home? Do you wish you had one? I bet you do. Peace.